so yes, obviously cars are crumbling today, sadly. So it is time for a Wildest Wednesday of the year, last year, recap and flashback. Because obviously you guys remember the Wildest Wednesday of last year. Obviously there was an accident after waiting, right, for like 45 minutes at the dentist because of their packages were delayed, right? So then obviously then I had a helicopter as soon as I started my run, and then there was a helicopter right after as I was ending my run. Well, actually walking back to my car. But yeah, anyhow guys, that was freaking wild. There's another accident there. So hopefully sometime soon they will change that, because there are always terrible accidents there. It's kind of like the Susquehanna River, right? Every year at least 3 people die. Well, unfortunately you can't stop a river. It's going to keep flowing whether you want it to or not. And even if you tried to divert the river, there's still going to be water somewhere, right? So yes, sadly people die every year on the Susquehanna, and sadly it's just something that we have to accept. But that light back there, guys, that's definitely crazy. It definitely should be changed. Anyhow though, guys, so I wanted to come on and share that I did do some research yesterday before work, and yes, I was right. I was partially overthinking it. So obviously the chain being pulled enough it's the chain links that break. It's not the actual water or pressure, because something about, I didn't really understand it entirely, but basically the water pressure goes the whole way around the links. So that is obviously good for that. And then I did also look briefly, and it said that it was a 1/4-20 threads, but that's definitely not the case, because that's what I have for, you know, that rod that I'm going to stick for actual snorkeling. And obviously that's just not the case. So I was thinking, actually, now that I thought of the GoPro stick, I might actually just change this entirely. But what I was realizing when I made my realization is, if I put the thread through here and then I have the connector on the eye, it's still not going to be completely like vertical. Like, it'll somewhat be a slant. So what I was thinking, to have it perfectly, you know, because think about it, there's the threads going through here, then you have the eye here. So why couldn't I get like an additional thread, put that at the end, and get one of those like little hooks to kind of raise it up? But that's not even going to work, because the threads are stationary through here, and it's not like I'm dealing with plastic. So I might honestly have to get one of those hasp, or I forget what they were already called already, but I might have to get one of those and then connect that through the link, and then have threads like on the, like little bolts on the ends here, so it doesn't slide around left to right as much. So we might also have to go that route too. But speaking of the GoPro, I just realized, why couldn't I just take the tripod, and that also gives me more feet as well, you know? Like, why can't I just take the tripod and connect that onto, see, but how am I going to connect the tripod itself? Like a selfie stick, you know? Like, how could I loop a selfie stick through? I mean, unless like I took like a big enough washer, right? Like, I remember how I said my grandfather did that for trapping. So unless I just took the washer and did like the threads like I do on my, you know, that I have currently for my selfie stick, so then put a washer at the end of that, or feed it up through a washer, and but no, because how am I going to get it onto the link? Okay, so we got a lot of thinking in here to do, guys, but now that we officially have this, we can officially figure it out, for sure. But we have a lot of thinking to do in here, so let's go ahead on in here and get to thinking. I obviously didn't bring the chain link, but it's still hopefully here. I mean, I don't foresee anybody buying an insane amount. Yeah, so anyhow, guys, we'll officially go ahead on in here and just see what all is going on. And also, I did do some research real quick. Let me share this too. So it also looks like I won't have to deal with that much erosion too, because you guys remember my GoPro from last year, or my selfie stick, how terribly eroded it was. So it doesn't look like I have to deal with much eroding, so that's also really, really good. So anyhow, guys, we're gonna head and get on in here, and then we'll talk really, really soon. Yeah, it's too bad these aren't thin enough. That'd be perfect. Even right there, that hasp. Because I could connect the end of the chain link up through there, and then the ring could be small enough.
Well, I'm thinking something like this might.
That's really small. Yeah, I wish I should have brought down. I had a silly blonde moment, and I should have brought the actual like screw that's on for this, so you probably could have measured it. Don't you measure it with like calipers or something like that? You usually like pinch the threads with the calipers to know.
Yeah, but I don't have.
You don't have calipers here? Okay. What about something like that, maybe?
But something like
or
that.
something like this too. Or even like the dog leash things too. If only this opening was big enough, that would definitely work. For sure.
The only problem is I had to turn it sideways.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I think this was the best option so far. Because that hasp, the open chain, plus this, but...
What about something that's probably too big?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about stealing hooks? And then just use like a vise to like close it like the eye hooks.
Yeah, we got
You
S's.
could do that. Or S hooks too, yeah. We can fit an S hook through here and then get a vise.
Right.
And then close the S hooks. That's what my grandfather did when he trapped. He would have a washer at the top of the stake that was welded over, and then he would drill a hole and an S hook and scrunch it all together. So they could spin around, but they couldn't jump. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can just use that for my vise equivalent. Yeah, awesome. Holy cow, that's great. So there's 3 of those in there.
Yep.
Okay, and then since that'll, I can't. Do you remember how big our link was from yesterday? Will it go around the ending from yesterday?
Yeah, oh yeah. You know, because you'll end up spreading that side open a little bit, put your link in there, and then close. I can show you.
Yeah, I'm a visual learner, so if we could just see that, and yeah. That'll be, holy cow, that'll be great. That's great. Oh my god, no way, it works. Holy cow. Amazing. Oh my god. Holy cow, guys, no way it worked. He was gonna go get me 2 of those, but look. This is the anatomy of the wire that I was talking about yesterday. So, it's definitely very firm and, you know, in there, but it's definitely, they want more, so. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. Another step closer. I'm so freaking excited for this, guys. Oh my god. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So as you guys can officially see from my store videos, I officially had to get these 8 hooks that you just turn into 2 different S hooks. So that's really, really cool and fun and exciting that it really wants it that much that I had to spend. I was obviously thinking it was going to be a good $20, but let's go ahead and give me my freaking Florida checklist done, right? Yeah, of course, let's give me my checklist done. So anyhow, guys, every time the sun goes down in the Florida Keys, I just get more excited for another day. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat. There we go. Anyhow, and that's the Mother Nature's display of affection. Alright, guys, I probably could come up with my own parody, but I'll probably have to, you know, do that another time, because obviously, I have done parodies before on my page, but obviously I need to do them another time, not this time right now. So, anyhow, because obviously I have to get home and do my, income tax. So yes, we'll do that another time. But I still do have to make, there was another parody that I never actually ended up doing. What parody was that, though? I'm gonna have to think, guys, which one that was. But anyhow, guys, yes, we are officially ready to go home. You just have to have, you know, just a clamp, really, pretty much, to hold, and then just take pliers and open up the other. So, and you guys can see there's basically no, well, here, I'll just open the one up now. You guys can definitely tell they are not going to break. Let's do a close-up of it. Yeah, so you guys can see it's not going anywhere. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here. I'll get going. And, see, it looks a little bent there, but you guys can vaguely see it. It's not. But again, guys, that's not going to break, though. Now that I have actually 6 of these, that's why I got them, too. I can officially test one and see how much it actually takes to break. Because that's also a good thing to know, you know. Because external pressure, you know, like, because with this, it's almost like well, not like a volcano, but volcano in human emotions, when humans don't show signs, right? Like I said, it's a major red flag, right? If you can hold your gun at somebody and not have any emotion on your face, right? Especially when the action of that being done, is it done without emotion behind it, and you're able to have no emotion behind masking intense emotions, that's a red flag, guys. Anyhow, so yes, you know, it is like that with man-made products too, because I can't see the inside of this, so for all I know, it could be really, really like limp under there, and then it just hits a rock or something just right coming up, and boom, right, like it breaks. So that's very possible. So we'll have to just, you know, test breaking one, if I can even break it myself. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here, I'll get home, and then I'll do my income tax, and then officially later on we'll officially do all my try-ons. So here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So as you guys can officially see, now that I am officially just 45 minutes away from a half day closer to Florida. It's Florida. I officially just stopped and got some milk, and I'm officially on my way home. But I just wanted to show you guys that I am listening to my jam, which I will be blaring as soon as I hit the Florida state line again. One of the first couple songs for sure. You guys remember last year, the, well, you know, the Side to Side was playing. And it's like, oh, well, I guess I'll just jam out to this too. So, anyhow, guys, yes, officially, yes, we will officially get going. But I can't relate to Desperation. Guys, I'm so happy and excited. My give up are almost on vacation. Hey, everyone. Your girl Liz here. So as you guys can officially see, I also, since that's all the candy that I have left, I officially got some Reese's Hearts. I like the colors in this much more. Anyhow, guys, I just want to come on and show how freaking cute and adorable that I feel. And I also wanted to share that you guys can see I did a 24-hour time difference, totally in love with first round drive again. And then also, again, just feeling really, really cute. Wanted to show that. I did also think that my stomach came down a little, but not really. But still, guys, if I can just get that down just a little bit, can you imagine how cute? Alright, guys, so I will officially now go ahead now and do my my income tax. But I just wanted to show that and share that little update. And I did just have a snack lunch as well, so I can have much more time doing my income tax. And I already edited my films, so I can't include those pictures showing that before the getting of the milk. So, anyhow, guys, let's just go ahead and get one more photo here real quick. Alright, guys, that'll be good. Let's go ahead and get income tax done.
I cannot get that ice broken.
Alright, guys, so I officially just put in all of my clothes pretty much away with you guys. And then we officially just have to pretty much put them away and then work on my anchor hook, and then we'll try on my try-ons. So, very happy and exciting. So, and then also you guys can see I had a whole bunch of just like nonsense with starting my car and old cars and like pink slips for them. And then I also had like all of my actual slips I had when my insurance company said that they wouldn't, but then they did pay for the root canal. And you guys saw that too. So there's just a lot of different stuff that was in there. I had different releases from when I had to do another healthcare provider, a different network. So it was definitely just crazy, crazy, crazy. Like an authorization to send out and an authorization to send in. So release and acquire, I think is what it was called. Oh, and then all those pay forms from 2022, 2023, 2024. I do like to just, keep track of all that too. Make sure I'm not being accidentally cheated on my W-2s. I'm very picky with numbers and obviously money too. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So it's now officially time to test my skills. So obviously we're gonna put it through, right? Just like I said that I would. And then we're gonna go ahead here, open this up wide enough. Whoa! Hang on, guys. Jeez. Oh, you guys didn't get to see it. But look, I got it. There we go. Perfect. Alright, guys. So now, with that being through there, I don't need to find the actual end of this. Oh, well, lucky for me, it was right here. So, let's go ahead here, put this through, and then let's S-hook this around, and oh my god, no way. Hang on. Come on, Alyssa. You got it, girl. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Jeez, guys. My gosh, how freaking wide do I have to go? Gosh. Oh, guys, this is good practice because when I'm out on my paddleboard, I'll know if I need to just... There we go. You guys are getting to see this one. Oh my gosh. One. There we go. And then, ta-da! Just drop the GoPro right on down, guys. And down it'll go. Oh my god, guys. No way. Oh my gosh. Look, guys. Just down it goes. Oh my god, no way. Alright, guys. So, now, what I'm going to do now is open it up, and then we're going to just try to break it myself. So. There we go. I got that one. Just like that. Just see how many bends it can take, you know? And again, test what I had said earlier in this video. You know? Like, had snot come out and everything, guys. What? Alright, guys, here we go. Ready? Now we're going to bend it back even more. Okay, maybe I'm not a good anchor with this other hand, guys. Yeah, guys, I don't think it's gonna break at all. Holy cow, not at all, guys. Yeah, so I don't think I have to worry about how many times I can do each one. What? I will. I will. Yes. Oh, guys, look, that's all the dent that I made. I don't know if it focused. I think it did. Alright, guys, let me try it again. I make all these funny faces for you guys. Oh my gosh, guys. Look. Guys, that's all that I did to it. Yeah, there it's focused, I can tell. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's crazy. Alright, now now that I know that, let me hold it and go again. And then we'll officially get into the changing video. I just wanted to show you guys my funny faces that I make when I'm really pushing it. Alright, well, I actually opened it too far now. Or maybe I didn't, no. Okay, well. Come on. Alright, guys. Still, look, nothing. No breaks at all. And even after I did all that, we'll do one more funny face for you guys. Hang on. I should probably wait at least a minute. Alright, guys. Exactly 1 minute speed up. So now that my arms have officially taken, my hands too, from all the pressure that I've been doing, we'll go one more time. 1, 2, 3. My gosh, guys, I'm almost broken. Gosh. Guys, it's pretty freaking close. Like, I could feel it going into it. Look at it. There we go. I know you guys can see that. Look at that. And there's a close-up of the side. Holy cow. I could feel it going in, but it's still just not enough, guys. So, I wonder what would happen if I try to close it and do it again. Now I'm just way too curious. On my own strength. If I can actually get it or not. So, I don't think it's going to work. But we'll see if I can close it. Gosh, guys, this is a good 10-minute video. Actually, let's hold it here. And then I'm able to maybe a different pair of pliers too might help. Okay. Okay, well, that's not going to work, guys. So now that I officially got it bent out, bend it back, and then we'll try to break it. See if I can do that. It reminds me of the, let me actually do this a couple times. Okay, wait, there, oh, I broke it, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy, guys. I broke it on my own strength. That's crazy how strong I am. That's wild. Holy cow, guys. I broke it. So, but that was, again, doing extreme pressure at multiple different points. But I don't know, guys, if I, will have that issue. And I probably won't, but it's good to know. But again, this is an extreme version of testing it and seeing. So, alright, let me just do one more for you guys. Here we go. Gosh. Yeah. We're definitely getting there, guys. You guys probably love the funny faces I make when I do that. I actually saw a video one time. They were making fun of it. Just joking around. It's like, that's the, whenever people do that kind of stuff and they try to break something, they use all their might. It's like, that's the kind of face that my friend makes when they're constipated. Something like that. It was kind of funny, Another version of making light. And speaking of making light,
there was just so much joy in everything she did, and it doesn't match what was in that journal.
That also goes off what I had shared yesterday. So obviously you guys know that I had shared before, right? Practicing what I preach, as well. So obviously for some people, yes, they could have actually watched a person go downhill, right? Like it might not be them exaggerating and coming from, seeing, like I said before, right? Like you live right by like a stadium or whatever, and Cardi B was singing her WAP song all night long, right? It's not coming from a place of that. It's coming from a place of maybe they watched somebody go downhill, right? Kind of like Corinna Susser went downhill, right? I still don't agree, though, to this day that she was just getting more promiscuous before she eventually went into that, and probably to this day is not alive, which I don't really understand how you can actually die and then you're not like the family doesn't get like some kind of closure, like a death certificate. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like how could she still be alive? It just doesn't make sense.
and also not give that family closure. Like that just that whole case is very weird. But anyhow, guys, yes. So it could also come from a place of that, right? And if I don't even try to understand, and I go to that, you know, really whenever it comes to that, it's basically 50-50, right? Like I said with the car accident too, right? And a person, you know, who's different than me, right, might lose their temper, right? And yes, then it's 50-50, right? It's going to be one or the other, right? And it's not really, whenever you're talking a deadly vehicle, it's not really something that you want to risk, right? Something like that, and I shared that. So yeah, it's definitely crazy that I was thinking of that yesterday while I was at work. So yeah, that's a good little addition here. A time for practice what I preach twist, or you could say a time for a suicide twist as well, because I had shared that whenever I had talked about another instance where, you know, if you pretend to be all happy and friends, like you actually could, right, set somebody up to feel that way, right? So I would be setting up, it just doesn't make sense, right? It's like you're still here, but you're not actually here, right? Now, for the family itself, they are literally experienced. They're literally not here when I go into the room. Do you guys get the point? Yes. So, for me, that would be kind of my end. And again, I think that I handled that very, very well with my response. But I wanted to make sure that I shared that now and added that on. And I still can't believe that I almost broke through that at that second time, guys. Even at a totally different spot. You know, I'm not going to test anymore, you know, but that's crazy, guys. I am much stronger than what I think and knew, honestly. Like, I didn't think I could cut through that in 2 times, guys. That's crazy. But it's good information to know. But really, actually, it's not, because if and once I break it, actually, I can just dig it out, probably, you know, and hold it on the pliers and like bang it off something and then try to break it, because but even though once I pull it up, it's good, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I have it in my hand, so if I go to undo it and it breaks, it's already there, right? The GoPro is there. So I don't really think I'm going to run into any issues, so I'm not going to test any more of them. I felt that it handled very, very well under the extreme conditions from my own powers, and my own powers and rock powers pretty much the same if you think about the pressure that it's gonna bang with when it's under the rock, right? And under the water, my bad, under the water. So yeah, and it's actually gonna be a softer impact too, because there's so much chain and variables, and you have water resistance when it's kind of swaying back and forth, that it's not gonna bang something my constipation face, right? Hard. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here, I'll get going, and then here in a couple of minutes I will officially have everything set up for my try on with you guys. So here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so it's now officially time to officially do all of my try-ons here. So we'll go ahead and we'll start. We'll definitely start with my Tankini. I'm very happy and excited for these bottoms. So let's go ahead and start with the oh, okay. Well, I definitely were thinking they would be much brighter. It might have been just the camera. It could have been the color contrast, because the camera is definitely showing them a little bit more bright than the others, than, you know, my own 2 eyeballs. So, yeah, just a little bit brighter with my own 2 eyeballs. This is obviously the top, which I will probably just wear, you know, probably like another top, or have this just be a top on its own day. But regardless, this top can be used for something. So we're definitely going to keep this. But first, let's go ahead and get on these bottoms here. Very, very happy and excited to get on these bottoms, guys. These are going to be priceless. I can already see it. Okay, here we go. Now definitely remove my liner. Well, no, you have to make sure they fit, so I have to keep them on first. They definitely should have been probably a little bit lighter and everything. So, alright guys, let's see here. Oh my god, no way, heck yeah. And then just squeeze it out and just let it catch. Oh gosh, okay. Well, no, it actually does a really, really good job with the way oh yeah, heck yeah, even from the side there. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. Heck yes. It's definitely much more female friendly from the front, because from the side, with the light hitting it just right, yeah, it can be a little, alright guys, again, this is not a put on the show for you guys video. This is just a, test these out. Yeah, I mean, they definitely look looser fitting, but they're not looser fitting once you get them up. And then, here's the backs. Also, no sculpting or anything, which obviously that's the purpose of a tankini, a little bit more modest. But holy cow, guys, I really, really like it. I definitely maybe wouldn't have this orange strap so wide, but it's decent, you know, because it's almost one of those things where you have to pull them up. But you do want the tummy tuck too. And from the side, yeah, it does do a pretty good job with the tummy tuck too. Except the freaking side angle, guys. Especially in the sunlight. Woo-wee. Alright, guys. Anyhow, yes, I definitely really, really like them. Sunflowers, palm trees, little petals, little, you know, like a little bit of a beach. It has this fern. I think it's a fern. I think it's a fern that has that kind of stuff, yeah. So, yeah, definitely really, really like these bottoms. Right. So, I think what we'll do next is move on to, no, that's this. Okay, so these are the black biker shorts. We'll move on to these next. And then we'll officially just leave on these shorts then for the rest of the shoots. And then we'll get on my sunflower mesh cover up, which I'm very happy and excited to try for that. So, let me get off camera for this. Duh. Right? I mean, come on, Alyssa. Get off camera. Come on, girl. Oh, and what's this called? Palette Fit? I think. Oh, guys, they look already like they're going to be super tight. It's a good thing, guys, that these are black. For reals, guys. Holy cow. And now that I know that these fit, go ahead and remove my hygiene liner. Okay, guys, let's see. Yikes, yikes, and yikes. I really hope these are ones that are different. You know, they look super, super tight, but they're actually not once you get them on. Alright, guys. Oh, heck yeah, okay, from the side. Yeah, I mean, oh, yeah, even with the light there, yeah. Oh my god, heck yeah, covers it really, really nice. Alright, that's good. So, these are black then, and the pockets are a little bit higher of a reach, so not what I'm used to, but I can handle, you know, a little bit higher for the reach. They're also up here, kind of like more, I don't know, like sturdy around the edges, like you guys can see the amount of pressure that I have to put in, especially on this end. So the sewing, that would be what it would be. The sewing around the edges is a little bit more, but no, I just used my hands for the sunflower ones. So they're definitely more, if you do have something that you really want to make sure doesn't fall and you don't have any like zippers, you know, you could definitely do something in there. They're definitely much warmer too. Like I already feel kind of like sweated up. That's why I'm taking them down. So yeah, so definitely really like them. Backs good, just everything good about them. So we'll go ahead and take this off. Whoa. Yeah. Heck yeah. I really like that too because it kind of like, it goes down and then it puffs. Yeah, do you see the way that it kind of sits on there? Heck yeah. That's really crazy how it like sits right at that right area. Heck yeah, I really like that, guys. That's really good. So even the side views, you know? Right? Imagine somebody standing beside me in line. Alright guys, anyhow. No. So, again, that would very rarely happen, right? If anything, it was like that YouTube post that or the Instagram post I shared before, right? If they're taller, right, they're looking, right, like you look down, right? Yeah. Anyhow, guys, that kind of craziness. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's do sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat. So happy, guys. This is going to be so much fun. This is going to be the most fun that I've had in a very long time, guys, for this freaking Florida trip. Oh my gosh. Sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat. Wait. Oh yeah. You know, guys, I wouldn't mind having this for my freaking why can't I think right now? My jet ski tour. There we go. Guys, I would totally love this, you know? Because I think they take you out on a couple little islands, you know, and like sit up against a palm tree like this. And then be like this at the palm tree. Like, guys, could you imagine how cute that would be? Oh my god. Let me kind of do it now. For a thumbnail. No, wait, no, you can't do that. You have to, like, put your one hand in your pocket. Sunrise, sunburn, sunset, repeat. And then I'll put loving, and then I'll put the mindset. Right, so bringing the hand down. Guys, this is such a cute outfit. Oh my god. Guys, I would rock this any day. And this is obviously what I'm seeing from this angle, because I'm seeing my own two eyes, and you guys are down lower than me, right? Like I just shared with the side angle. Anyhow, guys, yes. So, yeah, holy cow, guys. Sunrise, oh my god, I look great in this. And it also, like, slims me out, too, right? Like, my stomach, like, I look much more of, like, an athletic build than I already do. Like, holy cow, heck yeah. Oh my god, guys, this is freaking amazing. I am in love with this. This is so freaking cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do another post. Let me actually flip it around and do a post. No, I definitely liked it when I was facing it better. Yeah. I was facing you guys much better. So holy cow, guys, no freaking way. Sunrise, sunburnt, sunset, repeat. Heck yeah, this is great. This will be an amazing, maybe even a walk video, you know, for sure. You know, oh my god, look how like thin and slim. Like I'm like muscular and everything. Oh my god. Guys, this looks so good on me. Alright guys, let's try the vacay mode, right? Since I was also talking about that today. And I can't relate to desperation. My give up are on vacation. Alright guys. This is so freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, guys. This is great. Alright, vacay mode. Oh, nice little tank. Nice and teal, just like the Florida Keys. Oh my gosh. Vacay mode. Oh my god, vacay mode with the sunset and everything. Heck yeah. Guys, you know, and with the way this actually covers up the bra straps, that's really, really nice. But I could get like a matching, and actually it kind of blends in well, which is also nice. It's pretty much like a gender, not a gender neutral, a color neutral, right? Like an intimate neutral is actually what I would call it. An intimate neutral shirt, because you can have pretty much any color besides black and it will not be super see-through. So that's really, really cool. It is also kind of like a slimming feature and effect. And oh my god, no way. Heck yeah, guys, this is so cute. We're gonna have so much fun with this shirt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so alright, let's see what's next. So that takes care of that bag. So we've got 4 articles tried on so far. We just have my dresses and the remaining mesh cover up, which I'll get on my sunset bikini for. Alright, so this again, just a dress. So let's get this on here. Just looks like a super, super long shirt, and that's, some would say, yes. A dress is just a super, super long shirt. And maybe these black biker shorts would also be good for under there. So, let's see. Oh my god, no way! Oh my god! Heck yes, look at that. Look at my hair flopping all around. And I think this is actually just supposed to dangle down. Or no, maybe this is also, yeah, it's the double on double sides. Heck yes, guys. Oh my. Heck yeah. And it is a little bit blow around, so it is relatively tight, as you guys can see, but just in case. And nice little actual area there too. You can tell it's not pulled right up on in whenever it goes across, which is cool. So anyhow, guys, and then nice little pockets. Can't really use them for much though. You can definitely tell them that they're here though, right out to here. Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything, you know. I mean, unless you're actually walking, not even like a fast-paced walk. Like if you did a fast-paced walk, you would have to hold on to whatever you have. Maybe you have car keys in here. Definitely need to just hold on to them as you're running, but then you can't get momentum, right, like an actual run. So yeah, oh my god, heck yeah, definitely really, really like this one too. Oh my gosh, yes guys, this is so cute. All right, let's go ahead, let's try on this remaining one, and then we will officially be down to one left. Alright guys, so let's see. Let me try to get this one on here. Alright, one arm, 2 arms, yep, and those go up around for the boobs. For the girlies, right? Alright guys, let's throw this on here. Alright, let's pull this down and then bring this one up. Pull this down and then bring that all down and through And heck yeah. Alright, and then we just bring it down a little bit, and definitely makes my boobs look really, really big in this one, guys. Holy cow, yes it does. Holy gosh. Not as much on this angle, but definitely this angle. Whew, jeez. Really get some girlies looking really up there, guys. Alright, now let's try to see. I think this strap is just for in general. I don't think there's a specific sewn insert for it. No, this is just a strap for in general. But yeah, I also really, really love this one. This one's also cute. Much more of a bow around. So probably, again, just be respectful of yourself and wear something underneath. It's much easier to sit down too. Well, maybe just a little bit harder. You know how you pull out your dress as you're sitting down, right? Yes, proper female etiquette, right, for sitting down. So yes, in a dress. So I do feel that it'll be good, honestly. You can definitely still tell my stomach, but again, that's not something people stare at, and if they do, that's weird. So, and, well, not if they, well, if they do, it's weird, and if they go the next step, then that's also weird, right? So, that would be them, their own selves going 50 to 100. It wouldn't be like that comment was 50% wrongly presented, and I shared that. But then if I responded in that way, like I said earlier in this video, then that would definitely be me, right? Throwing 100% more back at him, right? Now, if I did like a passive aggressive, that would be matching his 50% and kind of asking yeah, you could say asking or wanting, right? Depending on how it was implied, throw a gasoline on my fire, right? Make it at 100%, right? Give me 100%, because you just gave me 50%. And I gave you 50% with an additional, like, little hint, right, with passive aggressive. You guys get the point. So anyhow, yes, definitely in love with this, guys. This is so cute. Oh yeah, this is really, really cute. I might actually end up getting the black one that has the sunflowers in it, for sure. So, alright guys. Now, we're on to the final one. You know what, I'm just gonna step out of this one. Might be one of those that I have to do. So, alright. So, let me see here, this mesh cover up. I can't believe how good I did, guys, with knowing my size and letting all of that fit. That was pretty freaking good. Alright guys, let me see. I know. I literally just opened the other one. No, I didn't actually. I think my scissors are still in here. Alright guys, here we go. The sunset cover up. Oh my god! Heck yes, guys, look at this. Alright, now let me see. I don't think there's a front and a back. I think it's pretty much neck neutral. So, meaning you can put it on either way. And then you just slip it on down. Oh. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to remove all of this. You know what, guys? It would be cool if I got a sunset headband, too. I think that would be cool for the golden hour. Heck yeah, guys. Maybe that'll be something else that I get before I go. Heck yeah. Alright. Ooh. There it is. Oh my gosh. Little bit, little by little, we're getting it. I know I'm gonna get it here, guys. There we go. And then bring it up and around. Shoulders are a little bit snug, but that's okay. And then what about bring it down. There we go. Yeah, that'll cover me up perfectly during the sunset. Sunset bikini. And then imagine having the top, guys, and then the bottoms will blend in there. Actually, I might as well just put on the bottoms now with you guys. That is freaking awesome. I'm not going to take time to get it off again on the top and then take the top off. But we will put on the sunset bottoms. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, let's get them on. Here we go. Come on, you silly thing. Alright guys, so here we go. Heck yeah. Look, you can definitely tell they're under there. So just imagine now the top and the front and everything. And oh my gosh. Heck yeah, can you see it good from the back? Yeah, you can see it good from the back. Now just imagine having it then in the front, up top, and smushing this down. And heck yeah. Whoa, I just tore into it a little bit. So, something to know and be aware of. But holy cow, guys, no way. This will be really, really cute once I'm out there. You won't even know it from the front, which will be crazy. I'll make people look in a good way, but not even wanting to look. You know, yeah, you guys get the point. I don't want people to look, but hey, you know, everybody else is just like me, right? The normal people are just like me, right? And they look for at least a second and be like, wait, hang on. Yeah. Anyhow, guys, yes. So, very, very, very in love, guys. Oh my god, so cute. Alright, guys, so I'll officially go ahead here and end this, and then I'll edit this. It's only 24 minutes, but we have some other films to get to by the end of the night. So, I'll peel this out, and then officially go ahead here and get going. But I love how cute as well that I look with my hair down. It's really, really cute. I probably should have done this whole video with my hair down. Anyhow, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. So cute. Hey everyone, your girl List here. So here I am now officially right after 6:30, and I'm officially, guys, in my amazing Cupshe. This is so cute, guys. This nice little romper. You guys can see it definitely looks a lot worse again, like I said. You know, it definitely is so adorable on me. I love it. It's so cute. So, obviously, yes. Obviously, these are much wider. The groin area, much wider than I thought. Nice amount of play here. Obviously, my stomach is way too big right now, so it is really, really tight through here. But everywhere else, guys, absolutely cute. It's definitely, again, it looks like it's super, super short, but actually, the top of my underwear actually is like right here. So it definitely looked at first like, oh my god, it is like right up to like here, right? But it's actually not. Like you can see, it's actually really, really good. I really like this. So this is obviously my top. I obviously am shirtless right now in it. So I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to get on a cami. And then we will officially put on the bottoms with you guys. My cover-ups from Cupshe as well. And then guys, this is an amazing start. I think this is what? About 4 or 5 different days now that I can do. Yeah, I can do the sunflower bikini. Well, obviously the mesh ends it like a full-time, like, outside of the beach area. But yeah, this is definitely, guys, an amazing start. Let me get on a cami, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, time for the cover-ups. Oh my god, look, if it's my, actually guys, these might be my cover-ups now that I see how well these match. Holy cow. The blue in here pretty much goes to the blue all down here. And then, obviously it'll probably look different in the sunlight, but the blue and then probably all this yellow here and yellow down here will probably match right up on in. They also do, extend really, really well, which is nice. I obviously, again, will lose my stomach, so I will have to, yeah, watch all of that. But yeah, it's really, really cute in the back. Really, 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 really good cover-ups. They're basically just meshes. I will have to, again, lose some of my stomach, and then, you know, keep a watch on that, just because it does look, yes, it does look like I have an erection, and obviously I cannot get an erection, guys, but it looked like that whenever I had popped it down to my waist level. So I definitely, guys, really need to lose this stomach, though, for real. And it's just my own kind of personal want, because, again, guys, I just don't like that it's such, like, it's almost like a big, like, woomph, you know, kind of feeling. And I just don't like that feeling when I'm wearing my clothes, right? It's like so like right here or like right down here. There's like no middle ground, and I definitely don't like that. So I definitely need to lose this. I don't know why I have such a hard time losing it. Because even now, after all my blood work came back, my diabetes is still really, really, really good. It's actually gone down a lot. So there, look, it's one or the other. One or the other. Anyhow, guys, yeah, it's not just focusing on that, right? My vulva, right? Yes, it's not focusing on that. It's just focusing again on the emphasis of one or the other, and just the way that the like flare can't hold. There's just a lot of stuff that I need to lose this, guys. So I will officially work on losing this. So maybe I'll start like cutting back a little bit on my calories, or cut back on my portion sizes, you know, so instead of having cereal and bagels every morning, I'm just going to have cereal or one article of a breakfast, you know, maybe I've even cut back on like whole milk to 2% for a long time now. And that still doesn't seem to work. So there has to be something that I'm missing. Obviously, I have just recently been on a candy sweet tooth, so that could also be it. Yeah, it's probably my candy sweet tooth recently, but still, guys, I just want to, you know, nobody wants that kind of, you know. It would be the same as me when my, when I had my sprain. Do you guys remember how my freaking kneecap was so big last year? Yeah, nobody wants to have to, you know, deal with that even, right? Like pulling things up, or like for example at my new job, obviously I'm allowed to have my phone on me during my shift, right? So I have it in my leggings pocket, but it keeps falling down. That's a little bit different, you know, I can live with that, right? Because again, it's only when I'm at work. But other times, you know, it'll just push certain things down, push things up. No, I can't have this one or the other. Like, I need a middle ground. So, yes, obviously, I will start working on that. But it's just one of those things. Getting back to what I was saying, though, with the little, you know, like, bulge that I had last year. You guys remember? So, you know, it can get stuck, right? Like, as you're walking, you know, and then it probably wouldn't cause chafing. Like, it wouldn't be enough of, like, a holding that it would cause chafing. Obviously, us girls have more of chafing issues when something does get caught down here, right? And we're... yeah, you guys get the point, right? So, there's just lots of reasons for it. So, anyhow, guys, now that I just did about a 3-minute talk on why I definitely need to lose this, and I kind of got off topic from these shorts, but these shorts didn't really have much to share, and I already shared that, you know. They're nice. They're pretty much actual shorts that you can just wear for the beach. Much more different and braided. You guys can see from here, actually, it goes in waves. There's one here, there's one there, one there, one there, and then there's actually like more open areas through here and through there. Yep, I'll take these strings out of the way so you guys can see them. So yeah, those also help with being actual like short shorts. So, and they're also super lightweight that you can just take them right off, right? So yeah, these are definitely really, really nice. Definitely keeping these. They could be just short shorts or just cover-ups. So lots to think about, guys, but I'll go ahead here and I'll get going, and then I will talk to everyone tomorrow. Tomorrow we might actually switch out, since I got all that candy and I'm in a sweet tooth right now. I want to take down on my stomach. What we might do tomorrow is change that side to white and do my stand-up shoots with the white light on this side, just like I had planned. Obviously, again, once I flip it around, it'll be different. I'm actually covering all of it right now. You guys know what I'm talking about. So cover with as much candy as I do have left. Get that taken care of. And then that'll pretty much conclude tomorrow. I can do a pre-workout, you know, or workout plan for the stomach. Workout doesn't always need to be actually working out. You guys get the point. Yeah, so I'm going to work it out, right? Work my plan out. So yes, obviously, I can do like a pre-stomach, or yeah, pre-stomach, because I haven't worked on the stomach. Pre-stomach workout, try on, and get that whole, like I said, lay everything out and get that whole days organized and ready. But we probably won't actually officially settle on anything until, again, I lose this stomach. You know, and also it's hard with jeans too, right? Like getting jeans on. There's just a lot of stuff that comes, negative consequences that come from having such a freaking stomach for some reason, guys. So I definitely need to work on that. You know, like I just said, get the candy kick out of me. Maybe that will help, you know, just something to finally get rid of that stomach. So we will officially, though, like I said, test everything tomorrow, even after my shoots, and then we won't officially have everything finalized until, you know, I lose the stomach. Well, really, actually, everything can be finalized, honestly. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead, though, and I'll get going, and I'll talk to everyone tomorrow. Thank you again for watching today's video. We will also officially, at some point, get back into the anchor practice, just because I have to keep up on that. And then once all of that is officially done, pretty much maybe the first week before I officially get my hair done in the middle of March, we can officially get into what I had said in my Time for Priorities Tuesday. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here and I'll get going. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Very, very long one.